your breath. Stop speaking in whispers, say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And the Browns pick it up. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble, but they are still going to take over in the red zone. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
On one, ready?
First call here, coming from the shotgun.
11, empty. Here we go. Wide 80.
Right to the air, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second, and that playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Burrow out of the shotgun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive. I would be. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now he's Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Get it. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready.
ETN again. And no 1st down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
70 Lions.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Let's go.
He'll give this up the middle to ETN. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Tag. Go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And We're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, here's Burrow. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Looking right, and he finds it. And he's not cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the 42. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 3-3 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it on 2nd and short. Off the play fake, Burrow. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Burrow gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Counter give to ETN. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Go!
Pass play coming here. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? Press the lady. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 33. Inside handoff goes to ETN. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's a throw. Gets it through the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now on first down. Here comes the screen for ETN. Gets to space right side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Cougar 19.
They'll run. ETN. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
65, 60, 90.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, Red Rock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Number 87. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
And it's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Second and 3 now. Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 now from the 46. To throw again, it's Burrow. Brought in right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. It was Sauce Gardner dropping in there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Burrow. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Azarie Thomas.
The 2nd down pass.
Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
79 Broncos.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
70 Hawk.
First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. Down to the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. One play action here. Burrow. He beams one deep right side. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Burrow setting up the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. One pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns first down. We've set it down from 37. First down, Burrow to throw. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Burrow setting to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll go play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Throw here, third down. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Here's ETN on first down. And that one very short, only getting to the 27. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Tries the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on a quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12. And the Browns
Burrow on 1st down. That one's complete right side. And he has it right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. He goes to the hurry up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Working quickly here.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cleveland.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now looking to throw. Here comes the screen for ETN. They're driving closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken in at the 42. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Brought in right side. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Again, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there and netted some positive yards.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. To throw again, it's Burrow. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
17.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go!
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Okay, break.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Steady.
Running it here with Etienne. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He had arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hitter. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds his back complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Browns trail by a couple.
41-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Here's a design run. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
A gain of 16
Danger,
yards.
danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing out to the left. Go! And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Line up the design keeper. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Going ground on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's 2nd and goal. They give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Browns jump in front now by 5.
Set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Here he goes. One final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And it stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. But they got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end. But their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.